Subtitles made by Dimitar Zok. Between the lakes, there's a channel like this. According to the map, I found a cabin, but the maps are probably unclear or inaccurate, so we'll look for it now. Still, it's a beautiful river. Let's go. Let's see what we find, what we can fish here, and how it all turns out. Let's go, friends! The channel is getting narrower. I raise the motor like this. We're going like this. Well, that's probably it here. Yeah, guys, it's a dead end. You hit a dead end. Here, the stream ends. The channel. Look, guys, a tree has fallen and blocked our way. Now we'll have to find a way to get over it. Well, we need to move in the right direction. Guys, I don't even know if there's a bar here because look how narrow it is. We have to look around and somehow manage to swim too. Well, this is an adventure of intuition, just not into a dead end. Guys, we're close. Again, I'm probably wrong because it's unlikely. If there was a hut here, you definitely couldn't get here in the summer when the water is low. I'm getting ready. Well, my friends, I'm going deeper and deeper into the forest. I'm traveling along this little river. It's a river between two big lakes. Right now, I'm in the Republic of Karelia, in the Lokski district. Well, actually, Lokski district. Wait, on the border of Lokski district. So, one hunter told me about a cabin, that there's a cabin in these parts, and I'm going to check it out. This is a real hunter's cabin, as I was told. I'll say it again. The hunter, the person who built this cabin, or who owns it, I don't know. Please don't be angry. I will never show where it is, when, or anything like that. That's how it is. If I see something in the hut that shouldn't be shown, and I know, well, such things can happen, then I won't show it. So if anything, don't be mad, don't get angry. Let's go to the hut, let's look for it, let's go. They told me roughly where it is. Over there, you'll go through the channels between the lakes. I came by car, brought the boat to the lakes, and set off. Interesting. Are these the kinds of places here? I want to hunt here someday. That's it, let's go. So, as I already said, the exact place where the cabin stands is not defined. But look, you see, it's been cut. The trees have been cut here, and there. What? Well, they weren't cut for nothing. This tree here was lying across the path. We're probably on the right track. You have to notice the details. And here they are. What details? The places here are really gorgeous. But it's unlikely that our hut is over there. Let's give it a try. Let's use the oars. I don't even know. So guys, look. Man, what awesome places. The details. Look, the logs are stacked. These are firewood, I believe. She's likely nearby. It's a very beautiful place, I'll tell you. A very beautiful place. Now that's what I call something. Friends, the place is really gorgeous. Look, the moss is so soft, really. Okay, let's see what we have here. What do we have here? Be careful. Traps? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know who hunts around here. Here's some firewood. Here's some firewood. Was it prepared and left here by someone? It looks like a wood pile was stacked here, but collapsed. The plastic just ripped off. Why is this here? Maybe we need to go on foot. Friends, how many blueberries are there? Oh, wow. Look. Oh, okay. Look at that huge uprooted tree. Whoa, someone got eaten here. It's not clear. Well, someone got eaten here, see? These are interesting places. Look at this one. Well, that's right. Capercaillies, come here. Whew. Okay, wait a second. Wow. Okay, up. Okay, so what? And where is anything here? Okay, where's the little hut? Look at that spruce, it's huge. There's just no point in going there any further. The trees block everything there. Okay, but maybe it's still worth going. There must be a reason it's done here, right? Well, if someone has a snowmobile, then what's the difference where it is, really? Well, let's try to move further there. Let's see what happens. It's interesting. Friends, what do you think? Do you feel adventurous? You know? I just feel like I do a great job of conveying the atmosphere, especially when I'm experiencing it myself. Well, I don't understand. I don't know. I'm curious. What awaits us next? Yeah, look, friends, at the conditions in which I operate the engine. Just look at what's going on. I'm just, well, not used to it. As you've probably already seen, as you've understood, I'm not used to sparing the equipment. Friends, right now, I'll just clean it up now, and in a few 100 meters, the same thing will happen again. Oh, there's salad here, of course. Salad. Oh, that's foo. Later, when I go out? When I go to the big water, friends, I'm already there. Everything is different there, in its own way. Friends, everyone. Of course, everything indicated that the hut here was a sword river. Here are the logs, but unfortunately, I don't see the hut. Alright, there's another branch here. Let's go there. When they mention the huts, they don't give details or show me. They just say there's one nearby and suggest I look, but not to break anything or reveal its location. That's how it is. Alright, let's go. Ugh, mosquitoes. Friends, check out Akap, Polonitsa, and firewood. It's been prepared and stored away. Alright, let's go, but I don't see the hut yet. Damn, that's something for sure. Now that's an interesting task I have. Alright. Well then. I decided to look around the area, got off the boat, left the vehicle, so to speak. So now we'll take a look at it online together like this. Where is what? Check out this stump. It's so atmospheric, like in Masha and the Bear. Don't sit on the stump, don't eat the pie. It was cut down a century ago. Interesting, right? And what's so interesting over there? Come on, let's go up, up! Friends, I'll say it again. I'm scared without a weapon. We should be careful in case someone is setting traps. Well, it's unlikely they'll set them near the cabin. It's unlikely. Somewhere around here, in these places, they might set traps and so on. Look at these trees here. Look, friends, this is just some kind of forest, you know, like from the land of dinosaurs. Alright, I'll walk a little further and take a look later. Friends, what do you think? I'm walking, and look. I found a little hut. Let's approach slowly, carefully. I'll even show you like this. This place is interesting. Let's check for traps so we don't get caught in anything. I don't know who or what this is. So guys, let's do everything carefully. This cabin is absolutely gorgeous. Alright, let's get started. Look, the table is like this. Is it for cleaning fish or something else? Well, that's what I see. Look.
Scales, friends.
Scales, pike scales. So, well, for some reason everything here is kind of neglected. Well, it's not really working out. How should I put it? Well, everything is kind of sloppy, and apparently someone comes here. But what and how, it's unclear. Look, there's a fire pit. A fire pit like this? Well, I don't understand how it happened. Well, how long has it been since someone was here, or if anyone was here at all? Here's the fire pit. Some firewood, planks, a washstand. Look, a washstand. Look, friends, and here's the cabin. Here it is, the cabin. I'll say it again, I'm not climbing anywhere. Now you're going to start writing all sorts of nasty things. Well, someone will write that I'm climbing around, back and forth, but I'm not climbing anywhere. Maybe I'm one of the few lucky ones who have seen this cabin. This is the cabin. Friends, give it a like, for sure. Look at this. The firewood is prepared, everything is taken care of, covered with bark so that it doesn't... So it stays dry, obviously. Clearly an expert. Look at how it's made. Here's the door. Wow, what a big cabin. Friends, look at the size of it. All of this was brought here. A stove, a track. Look, this is like an anchor probably, right? Continuation. Yeah, just like that, like an anchor. It's used for something. Pretty cool thing. A little bench. Something here fell apart. It's unclear. They left something here in a little bag, sugar or salt, not sure. So look, here's the river. I almost made it. Here's the river, and here's the hut. Well, this one is just gorgeous. The roof here has been redone inside the hut. Let's go this way. To be continued. Damn, honestly, this is just amazing. The staircase, look how everything is done so smartly. Everything is beautiful, everything is great. And the sun came out just because I found the hut. So well, look, they brought it here. See, the logs are marked? Here. And the extension was added later. And look, there are mushrooms like these. Right here, see? Oh, well, okay, so what are we looking at? No inscriptions? Nothing, of course. Hello, Izba? Alright, take a look at how the Izba is properly built. So the bear can't open it. He only opens doors toward himself. Bear. I'll say it again. If it seems like I'm acting out of line here or something, I apologize, but this is an awesome cabin, really. I just want to understand. Does it happen here or not? Well, judging by the scales, it could be from 3 years ago. Let's go in and take a look then. Wow, Paul, there's a floor. That's it. Look, guys, look, an axe. A hammer, a soap dish, some kind of silver one. See, some old things. A saw. Here, can you see? A plane. Can you imagine someone used to do something here? Well, look, All sorts of toiletries, refrigerators. I won't open anything. Leave it for the people. Well, look, here's a bat. Can you see it there or not? Here's a bat like this, see? With a reflector. Technological, 2 of them, a brick. Like this, view from above. There are some shovels here. Interesting. Let's go in and take a look. Oh, what a cozy life. There's a stove, heater, and firewood, all left with care. Well, basically, as I understand it, yeah, this cabin is hidden for a reason. It's kind of hidden so that, well, look, the ceiling is finished. There's a clock. Everything here is like this. Newspaper? What year is it from? It's unclear. 1905. Here, look, little curtains. See how this isn't just any, this is an izba. It's not clear what kind. And these are small bunks made of timber. Well, in short, it's cool. The floors creak so atmospherically here. This, my friends, is a real log cabin. Awesome. Look, there's some wiring done here. Everything. There's a stove. Like this. Damn, it's cool. Really cool. Over there, they even left some matches. Look, it's just awesome. I'll say it again, I'm not snooping around anywhere. I just looked and left. For example, I was hunting here, saw it, checked it out, and left. That's the kind of hut. I really like it, friends. A lot. And the door is open, by the way. The door is open, the door is open. Well, I really liked it. It's really cool, just awesome. No signs, nothing. Alright, and we'll close this door. Well, yeah, makes sense. The entryway door is open. The entryway door is closed, but the main house itself is open. Well, that's how it is. Damn, why didn't I see it before? It's that kind of hut, just like a real barrack. I just found it somehow, and it felt so good inside. It's a cool place, really. Well done. Well, I even envy the person a little. The one whose hut this is. So look, all kinds of stuff here.
Smoker, see, smoker.
These, look, all kinds of old things. These fishing ones, yeah, with these nets, man, that's awesome. Well, the nets are here, of course, yeah, hanging. Well, I won't touch them. There's nothing forbidden, friends, nothing illegal in the nets. In the Loksky district, they can set up nets. The hut sits on moss and was recently re-roofed. Cool, awesome. One smokehouse is burned through, you see, like this. Look, friends. Yes, the person is engaged in a trade. Look at these little boxes. What are they called? I forgot. These are... It's intentional. A trail is here and the person is trading. That's how it is, friends. Let's look at it from various angles. Let's poke around, as they say. Here's this kind of little hut. Cool. Look at this chaga here. Huge chaga. Wow. The place is, of course, amazing. I think that even in ancient times, this wasn't just a small hut here. Subtitles. Well, that's it, friends. I came in, took a look, walked around. Well, no one will ever know where this is or what it is. That's V.O.'s hut style. Well done, man. Whose hut is this? Is it the man's or just one man's? I don't know. I'm just curious there on this stream. Well, yeah, you see, there are lakes here, and they're between the lakes fishing here. It's all cool. Alright, that's it for the hut for now. Friends, don't forget to leave a like.